My family's birthday chair tradition finally went too far. I grew up thinking every family had that one weird tradition they never questioned. Ours was called the birthday chair. On your birthday, you didn't get a cake first. You didn't open presents. You had to sit in the birthday chair. It was an old wooden chair that lived in my grandparents' basement. No cushions, no decorations, just a chair. Everyone would gather around, go quiet, and the oldest person in the room would ask the same question every year. So, what did you learn? You couldn't dodge it. If you tried to joke, they'd wait. If you said something shallow like math or responsibility, they'd just stare until you went deeper. It was uncomfortable, especially as a kid. I remember crying on my 10th birthday because I said I didn't know, and my uncle told me, "Then you haven't been paying attention." As we got older, the tradition didn't stop. Teen birthdays were brutal, confessing crushes, failures, regrets, whatever felt most real. Afterward, the chair would be carried back to the basement, and only then would the party start like nothing happened. No one talked about it outside the family. It felt secret. The first time I realized this wasn't normal was when I turned 18 and invited friends over. My mom casually asked them to step outside for the chair part. The looks on their faces told me everything. In college, I avoided going home on my birthday. I told my family I was busy. They noticed, but didn't push. The chair stayed in the basement, waiting. Then my younger cousin turned 13. She sat in the chair, legs swinging, clearly terrified. When it was her turn, she said quietly, "I learned that I don't like talking in front of people." The room went silent. My grandfather shook his head and said, "That's not a lesson. That's avoidance." Something in me snapped. I stood up and said, "No, that is a lesson, and she doesn't owe anyone more than that." Everyone froze. No one had ever interrupted the chair before. My mom whispered my name like I'd broken a rule older than any of us. I picked up the chair, carried it upstairs, and put it by the curb. My hands were shaking. I expected yelling, chaos, something. Instead, my grandfather sat down slowly and said, "Maybe the lesson today is that traditions don't get to outgrow people. We still celebrate birthdays together. We still ask, 'What did you learn?' But now it's optional. No chair, no silence, just cake, laughter, and stories. Shared because we want to, not because we're trapped in a basement trying to prove we've grown."